Hey y'all, it is Saturday evening. It's the 17th of January 2026. And I did a short little video this morning when I got back from town. But now I think I've been sitting out here contemplating what I want to do in that chair right there. I love that chair. It folds up. I got it from my mom. I love it. I take very good care of it. It's sprinkling a little bit, but it's not getting on that chair. I've been sitting there, so I'd have been wet if it would have been getting wet. Now, I've been sitting here thinking about I need to cut that edge. I hadn't done that yet, but I left a little gap over here because I don't want it right up against the siding on this porch. I think it would cause it to rot. Anyway, I'm going to cut that off even over there someday. Well, this is what I got left of it. And what I've been sitting here thinking is I could do another deck right there, exactly like this one. I would really like that. I couldn't put those two greenhouses right there, though, side by side like I was thinking about doing. Might be able to just push it down, though, and do it. I still don't know what I'm going to do at my shed out there. I've got prices to tear it down. I got prices to take the roof off. I've thought about a lot of different things to do with it. I just haven't decided yet. It's leaking in there. I moved stuff over to this side of it where it's not leaking because the wood that was in there when I moved here, I guess they tore it out when they gutted the kitchen and bathroom in this house. I've took some of that wood out of there. There was termites real bad up in part of it, and I've got them killed off. And some of the wood was ruined, and I've disposed of that. But, yeah, well, anyway, what I'd really like to do is take the roof off of it, bring it down to where it's like 4 foot high around the edges, and then build a frame around on top of it and make a greenhouse. That's really what I wanted to do with it. I don't know that's what I'll do with it, but that was what I had been thinking when I first moved here. But if you've watched my videos, you know I just keep changing my mind. Which is why sometimes I don't get things done, because I don't want to do it and then be sorry I did it and have to redo it. And anyway, I still got to move these no matter what I do over here. But I really would like to do this around the other side. I'd need 3 more of them and 10 more of them to do you know, the same size deck right over here, 8 by 8. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking of doing. And I'm not sure if I told y'all, but I did get my caps on there. I did put up a rail. Walk out here. It's kind of sprinkling a little bit, but handrail. I'm going to do the same thing on this other side. And my steps. I still got that one board there that was funky cut on it. That old used thing that I put on it. Right there. That one. It's okay though. It's serving the purpose. Right? And this is not the handrail I had thought about doing, but this was leftover wood from another project. And I just doubled up the 2x4s, attached them with 3-inch deck screws, exterior epoxy or whatever they are that I get. Very expensive screws, I'll tell you that. They're that star bit thing. I love them. And these are put on with that Loctite caulk and stuff. Really great stuff. Makes a big difference to not have your post rot out. I think this came out good. As you can see, the 2 posts are gone if you saw the other videos. And I've got them, I'm making it go out of focus doing that. The cement pieces that I have up underneath my posts on there, what I'm going to do is build a little frame around that, and I'm going to mix up some concrete mix and, like Quikrete. I always have some of that on hand. I got it in the back of my car, actually. And I'm going to build a frame around that and just make a big puck, and just leave that. I'll cut the grass out, I'll just get down there and dig the grass out around it and just it's 4 inches thick. You probably can't tell that from here, but each one of those posts across there, I'm going to do that with them on the outside area. The one underneath right there, it was cemented in just like this one was. I had them up there last year. If you saw another video of mine, I had a tarp stretched out here for shade because it was so blame hot this summer. And I've cut that off. Actually, that's what these posts are that I put in down through there. From that, I think I actually have it cut down to the part that was warped. It had warped for some reason. It was over here. I guess it was because I had that tarp on it, and the wind and everything was ripping and pulling on it. And the one over here that was there, if you saw the other videos, the one I'm talking about, it did not do that. It did not warp. This one did. I guess there is still kind of a warp in it, actually. Well, anyway. Not sure what I'll do with that, but I'll use it somewhere. And if I do put another deck just like that on this side, I'll use it probably on the corner out there. Because this is about, the top of the post, or I guess you'd say the top of the deck before, right under those deck boards is 22 inches. So, yeah, I really think I'm going to do it over there. And another thing I'm thinking about, taking that, I've cut it down, I made it shorter, put the wheels on it, but of course they don't turn, you'll have to pick it up and then, each end, on one end, and kind of move it around and pull on it and move it around and pull on it. Anyway, I'm thinking about taking the wheels off and taking down the white boards that I have up there on the ends and maybe putting it right there and then doing a top out over the top of it. I might leave those white things on there if I do that. Excuse me. And just putting some plastic around it on the sides and using it like little plants and stuff up on it. Well, excuse me. Hmm. A little dry spot in my throat. Talking too much, I guess. So, anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Just thought I'd show y'all this. And yeah, you can see how they're uneven right there because they were all different. I guess when they cut them, they just don't. They make them a little oversized so that you can square them up is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to cut those off even. And it'll look better. And I had wanted to put that little greenhouse that's in here. Let's see if I can show you, anybody that hasn't seen it already. This one, I've had it in here for a couple years now on this back porch. And it's just collecting stuff on it right now. I've got my charging station up there. But this, I had started seeds on it a couple years ago, and it's really, I just need to do something with it. I want to get it out of here. I want to clear out this back porch. And that trunk, I've always got stuff stacked on top of it. Can't even get to the stuff I got inside of it, which is stuff that I don't use very often. That's why it's in the trunk, but I just keep piling stuff on top of it. These are cuttings that I took, that I got going for spring to put back out in the yard because I didn't know if I'd lose the plants or not. So, I guess I'm done yakking. If you're still around, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. Give me a comment. Tell me hey. Tell me what you're doing. I'll see y'all later. I hope. Come back and see me. Look at the description. All that good stuff. Bye.